In this video, we're going to talk about greatest common factor, otherwise known as GCF. In the first example, we're going to find the GCF of 18 and 12. The first thing we want to do is draw two capital F's and then go ahead and turn them into factor boxes. On the outside of both of the boxes, I want to write our given numbers, 18 and 12. I'm going to start by finding the factors of 18. We know that 1 is a factor for every single number, so in the box I'm going to go ahead and write 1. 1 times 18 equals 18, so on the bottom I will write 18. Next I want to see if 2 is a factor of 18, so at the top of the box I'm going to write 2. I then listed my multiples of 2 from 2 all the way to 18. Since 18 is in my list, that means that 2 is a factor of 18. So to figure out 2 times what equals 18, I can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 times 9 equals 18. So in my box, I'll write 2 times 9. At the top, I'll cross out the 2. If I'm going in order, 1, 2, the next number I'm going to try is 3. So in some blank space on my paper, I'm going to go ahead and list the multiples of 3, seeing if 18 is in that list. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 18 is in my list, meaning 3 is a factor of 18. 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in my box, I'll go ahead and write 3 times 6. At the top, I'll cross out 3. Well, I've tried 1, 2, 3. The next number would be 4. Now I'm going to list the multiples of 4, seeing if 18 is in my list. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Since 18 is not in my list, that means that 4 is not a factor. So over here, I'll cross it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next number I need to try is 5. So the multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. There's no 18, so 5 cannot be a factor. The next number I want to try, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, would be 6. But if I look inside of my factor box, I know that 6 is already a factor. Since 6 is already in the box, that means I'm done. I've found all the factors for 18. I want to go ahead and draw my arrow. So above the 1, I'll put a dot, draw an arrow. Now I'm going to move down to my next box of 12. I want to go ahead and start to find the factors of 12. I know that 1 is always a factor. 1 times 12 equals 12. The next number I'm going to try is 2. I can use my list that I made for 18 for 12 as well. So I'm finding my list of 2's. I'm looking for 12. I'll put a little smiley face, and then I'm going to count 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, 2 times 5, 2 times 6 equals 12. So I'll write that in the box. 1, 2, the next number I'll try is 3. Using my list of the multiples of 3, let's see, and 12 is right here. So 3 is a factor. 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4. Cross out 3, 1, 2, 3. The next number I want to try is 4. But since 4 is already in the box, that means I'm done. Put a dot above the 1 and go ahead and draw my arrow. Now that I've found all the factors for 18 and 12, I want to go ahead and list them. So over here, I'm going to write 18, dot, dot. And then I want to list my factors in order from least to greatest. I can use my arrow to help me with this. So if I start at the beginning of my arrow, as it curves around, it's actually listing my numbers in order from least to greatest. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. When I write those numbers in my list, I want to make sure to put a comma in between each number. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. I want to do the same thing for 12. If I follow my arrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. My next step is to go through my list and circle any common factors that 18 and 12 have. So I see 1, 2, 3, and 6. And now that I have the common factors, I can decide which is going to be my greatest common factor. Remember that greatest means biggest. So out of 1, 2, 3, and 6, the biggest would be 6, meaning that the GCF for 18 and 12 is 6.